You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We spotted snow falling in Jasper, Georgia as this Arctic blast hits our state, impacting everybody with dangerously cold weather. State officials warning, stay home if you can. The winter weather leaving tens of thousands of people without power, stranding thousands at the airport, now contributing to chaos as trees are falling around the metro.
Speaking of falling, the temperatures have fallen and the winds are starting to pick up. It's going to lead to dangerous wind chills around our forecast area. How long will this last? I'll let you know in the full forecast straight ahead.
And the good news is the interstates have been pretty quiet for you as we take a live look showing your downtown connector. Got a few folks out and about, but the roads are drying up thanks to the wind and thanks to GDOT. They did one heck of a job there clearing those roads, getting that brine out there. So hopefully we're going to stay in pretty good shape here as we look at some video. Those brine trucks that were rolling, they started about 48 hours ago, took care of the North Metro area, the South Side, and even downtown. So with that brine solution down and with the roads starting to dry up, hopefully we're going to be in good shape, but we're certainly going to be here to keep checking just in case some black ice starts to form. Cheryl?
It is a busy morning. This weather leading to some dangerous conditions, even for people inside homes. We have seen falling trees throughout the metro, especially in this last hour. Jerry Carnes is live for us in Atlanta with a look.
Good morning, Cheryl. Back behind me, you see the police response and the Georgia Power response to a section of Joseph E. Lowery Boulevard that is now closed off due to what you might be able to see in the dark right over there, a tree that has fallen across Joseph E. Lowery Boulevard, taking down power lines. You can see utility poles there leaning. This is a situation that is going to take a while to clean up. No damage to any homes here, police tell us. However, no electricity here, and that means no heat on this very, very cold morning. Over on Holly Street, that's where Takesha Johnson had a situation where a tree fell, a limb poking right through the roof of her home into a bedroom above where her child had been sleeping. She was very shaken when we talked to her a little bit earlier this morning.
This what happened right here. My child was laying in the bed. I had to drag off the bed to make sure, she wasn't hurt. Yes, very thankful. Very thankful. I am. At this time, just waiting on that help to come by so we can get everything situated.
Again, her child is okay now, staying with grandma. Meantime, a lot of power out here, a lot of homes without power here along Joseph E. Lowery Boulevard with a tree down, taking down power lines, utility poles leaning. It's going to take a while to clean up.
Wow, and you and those power crews, they're working in the cold. We're seeing trees uprooting all over the metro. This video into the newsroom less than 15 minutes ago. This is Coweta County, the tree falling while people were sleeping inside their home on St. Clair Street in Noonan. 2 people were hurt. One of them rushed to the hospital. Crews are on the scene right now trying to secure the power lines there. All right, time now is 6:52. Here's what's happening now. Power outages causing bigger problems kind of overall. Tens of thousands of people across the state are in the dark and cold. Take a look at this live update map from Georgia Power. All of those dots representing more than 50,000 outages in the metro. EMC reporting more than 19,000 customers without power. That's down about 4,000 since our last report. But all of these outages are extending into northern parts of the state for both companies. Even without power, there are ways to try to keep that warm air in your home. Keep your blinds and curtains shut. Close off rooms to avoid wasting heat. And you can put towels or rags under the cracks under the doors, especially exterior doors. And of course, wear layers inside. If you need a warm place to go, remember dozens of warming shelters are open across the metro. In Atlanta, the old Adamsville Rec Center and Central are open. If you know someone who needs some help getting out of the cold, you can dial 211. This bitter blast of cold comes as people have plans to travel for the Christmas weekend. A lot of people being caught in the frustration of flight delays and cancellations. 11 Live's Brittany Kleinpeter joins us live inside Hartsfield-Jackson with the very latest. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Cheryl. Airport officials are watching the system very closely. I'm going to step off to get you a look at what we're seeing right now. We don't have very long lines at TSA main checkpoint. The lines really, though, are at the check-in areas. Right now, only 93 flights have been canceled out of Hartsfield-Jackson. But airport officials are asking if you are headed this way to make sure to check online before heading towards the airport. Cheryl?
All right, we are looking at noon at 17 degrees. You got mostly sunny skies on the outside. Look at that wind. Northwest wind at 22 miles per hour will make that 17 feel like below zero out there. 21 will be our afternoon high. Windy and cold all day long, folks. Even by 6, maybe if you're hitting the road by then. Still cold. Frigid is what I'm going to call it through the overnight because we're going to see that low drop all the way down to 10. That's where we're going to start you off Christmas Eve and staying cold all weekend.
And we are going to continue our coverage for you on 11alive.com as power is out. Trees are down and a lot impacted by this bitter cold. We'll see you online.